Go to my car.
That makes sense.
You guys are all set.
All right.
All right.
Are we in frame? Is this the right centering?
There you go.
It's a pretty wide frame.
Oh, okay.
Like this will game start.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Jared and Bill, but let me just double check
Yeah.
before I wake up.
All right.
Jared and Bill.
I think I should be good.
Great.
Like I actually went through the
Mhm.
Actually, my offense I didn't check. So. Okay, and he's an average, which is just gonna have to be good enough.
Yeah.
And everyone else, I don't care. My defense should be good. I checked that in the fourth quarter for only this reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Wilson excellent. Simmons is bad. Teague is excellent. But I also think Swan is an excellent.
Oh, we both have a Swan and a Jones. Well, I have two Joneses. Your one Jones is probably better than my two Joneses.
Oh, well, there we go. Dana Hall is fine. Yeah, alright. I'll get out of your way.
Let's see.
I think I slept.
Oh, Centers is hurt. I forgot.
Oh.
I thought that was a dream.
I think I slept like an hour and a half.
I didn't get a whole lot more. I forgot about earplugs. I mean, I remembered when Bordier had his man game, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think walking, I don't know, like let's say a quarter mile in my car and heading home and driving just isn't really conducive to falling asleep right away.
Oh, right. Not to mention, you know, you have to be awake enough to drive home.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are good.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, good luck.
Saying things we don't mean.
Bad luck. Injuries. Actually, I don't care. You guys do whatever.
Oh, so the result was gonna be the same no matter what there.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I defer sometimes. It just depends on... I know what condition my kicker thinks he's in now, whereas in the second half I don't. So it's like I have to compare it to a random outcome.
I just go with no matter the situation is, I want the ball.
Good morning,
to start the
guys.
second half.
I see.
You know, like
I think in real football that's definitely the way to go.
yeah, like if I have the lead, give me the ball. If I'm
Welcome back.
down,
Day 2 is on the
damn
way.
right, give me the ball. Like being down like 10-0 and then like you know and then having to kick off to start the second half, that's devastating.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that aspect of it. The only time I like it is like if I score on the very last play of the half, then it's like I never had. It's like I just played one full game instead of two halves.
Okay.
I like returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Oh well, I don't know. I didn't want to do that.
Only nerds do that.
Bill is
Awake.
Bill and Jordan are dominating the league right now in kick return. Darryl Green has 4.
Decision time.
Alvin Harper has
Yeah. Off to such a good
3.
start.
A few
too.
other people have 1, and that's it.
Is that man ones or is that league wide or is that?
That's just, I was looking at the stats.
Okay. On the sheet, not on the game. Or you're looking at the game.
I was on the game, I was looking at all the stats.
I was gonna say.
had time to kill.
3 of
While
mine.
everybody else got sleep.
I think only one of those was against the computer too. 3 of mine are
Obviously, I think that was the right decision.
against man.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it's-
everything about what you did was the right
Greg
decision.
set up his
Like,
big ass
it's
fucking
really
present me the
mattress in
dive.
the living room, and then took my bed.
and then basically go.
You weren't staying here.
Yeah, and I don't have any sleep breaks that make sense for me to drive home.
Oh, I thought you were. That's why we never accounted for you. I thought I think when we were talking about it at one point last night. I think we.
Yeah, I was
said you were
sleeping
home.
upstairs.
Oh shit.
You guys all came upstairs. I went up to go to sleep, and you guys all came up and were like yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering.
They were ready for some football.
Are you ready for some football?
I was gonna walk out butt naked and start yelling at people.
No balls.
Breakfast?
No, thank you.
That's an excellent choice. No, thank you. I am not a breakfast person.
I'm gonna go make breakfast.
Like there was a time where like I wasn't sleeping, so I was like, well, I haven't ever had the Wendy's breakfast baconator yet because it's only served in the morning.
Oh, that's so funny.
What's that?
The breakfast baconator is the shit.
I okay, I thought I was wrong.
No, it's the bomb.
Yeah.
I had
Have
back
one
to
at- Huh?
I had back-to-back man games, leading into the break, and Jordan and Ray played right after it, as the final game.
Oh,
So
shit,
that
that's what
they had to listen to my song straight for an hour and a half.
Awesome.
I guess I should have.
But then they
put
put in a
after all.
32-minute man game.
Oh well. Oh, look at that.
How did,
It's like, nope.
Brian
Not
Jordan
today,
game go?
Satan.
How did your and Dan's game go?
My inclination there is I see red, I fair
Tim
catch.
Brown just like Aikman to Brown, just his opening drive took 4.5 minutes and he ended it in a touchdown.
So would you beat him 28-7?
No, 42-7.
Okay, so I was close.
On his first drive, I injured Michael Irvin,
Nice.
and then on my first drive, I injured Kevin Smith,
How did,
and then Dan Marino just went touchdown pass.
Nice
Touchdown
dives.
pass. Every time I got the ball, touchdown pass.
Diving through my blocker. Feels dirty, honestly.
My game versus Dan. Dan had a healthy squad. I got Robert Smith back, so I had a healthy
Like it feels
squad.
like you shouldn't be allowed to do that.
And
That's that much I could get
I
behind for
injured
sure.
Bettis in the first or second quarter, and then I injured Timpson in the third quarter. And he was basically like, standard, Dan, like this, it's over. I don't know why you're worried or whatever.
Some more
And
old
I ended up
school
winning
NFC
20
Central football here.
But like every time he threw the ball, it was just like caught in coverage. I'd get into like third and long or fourth and long, and he just first down.
Oregon wasn't the first one up from after break.
Jordan Gregg.
Greg won.
No.
I heard
No joke.
you lose your shit.
Yeah.
You yelled, "You've beaten both buttons. Everything is falling apart." Or like the world is coming to an end, or something like that.
Alright.
How did you win at the end? It
So
was like last second.
Johnson.
Greg was down 8 and gets
think I'm
a
gonna
first
keep
down
that
inside
in,
Jordan's
honestly.
5. And
So,
Jordan gets a
Chuck
goal
Evans.
line stand on the goal line.
I don't care about anything else.
Takes over, first play is an incomplete pass into coverage.
It doesn't mean anything.
Second
is
play.
essentially what I'm saying there.
He's in playbook 2, and he calls the off I formation run down, which he'll only use against like Greg caliber guys. And Greg called it for the safety. So Greg now gets the ball with like a minute left, and he's down
Gotta do
6.
the check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's how close it was to the end of the
I'm
game.
like,
My God.
Greg
is that where we
driving,
are?
driving. He gets down to the 45. Time for 5 seconds or something left.
like, are we on
And
the...
calls the fake dive pass, removing Fred Barnett, who was literally catching everything he threw to him, removing Fred Barnett from the play, and chucks a diving across the goal line touchdown catch to Calvin Williams in triple coverage
Oh my.
to tie the game, and then kicks the extra point for
That is storybook
the
shit.
win. It was.
There.
That's why I was screaming. It was like,
Hold that out on it.
oh yeah, breakfast.
I guess I'm gonna punt.
You're gonna want 3.
Fucking bullshit.
Take 3.
I'm gonna want 3.
Yeah, you're gonna want 3. They're like, there's just enough
You know, the
icing.
second I don't
Yeah,
remember
that you're
where
gonna
it
want
was.
a 3rd.
Sure.
Like, there's not enough icing to go, oh my god, these things are obnoxious.
Okay.
Maybe if you toasted them, But there's just enough to
I
go.
know that wasn't
I'll eat
it.
another one of those. Unless you're Bill, and then it's like, I'll eat one of those and die.
Oh,
No, I could eat one. It's just, I'm good. I've had them before. They're okay.
Were there any other huge upset games
Huge upset games?
for the break?
Nah, I don't. Because we played back to back, me and you.
Jordan beat Pine 21-20. And that was like back and forth the whole game.
Did you
Oh,
hear?
that's what I meant. Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Did you hear from Pine our game? Anything about our game when I played him?
yeah.
It was. Bubba didn't come back, but I had Hampton and Lake.
Strickland,
It was an incredibly
Oh, no,
close
that was
game,
the
back and
overtime
forth
game.
the entire time. And
Walker,
Barry Sanders just was Barry Sanders at the very end.
Swan.
You beat him in
Yeah,
overtime.
I know he won because
Teague.
he leads the NFC Central at 6-1.
But it was one of those losses where I'm not upset by it because it was like hard fought, close fucking game, and it was just Barry being Barry, you know.
Yeah. He's 6-1, but he's played 3 computer games already.
Fucking absurd.
So, but I mean,
I
that's,
fucking told you.
Wow, who's
It's
that?
gonna be a-
Sean Jones.
yeah, I mean,
It's nice to meet him.
I wanted to answer Reggie, but it obviously wasn't him.
Should
As
have
the top
ranked
guy.
fourth.
So
he washes
yeah.
the league in interceptions.
He's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not far ahead of Jack
Is
Del
that
Rio.
is that just interceptions from Jim
Oh, you
Everett?
got that little
No,
spin going.
no. I've, 1 versus Aikman,
That's a lot of running for not gaining any yards.
2 versus Everett,
Yeah.
and
With my
one
defensive
versus
line, I'm
Carr.
under
And then
no
I have
incentive to run
Jack
after
Del
you at
Rio
all.
has a pick versus
I'm like,
Everett and
I'll wait.
You were absolutely correct.
Like, if you want,
I'll
like,
get
we
it
can
up
do this
again
all
with
day.
the
I'm just waiting for Reggie White or Sean Jones to show up.
Oh, that really helped so much. I felt so good.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't think the line
I didn't even
but-
see him.
Oh, really?
No.
I saw him the entire time. I was bolting towards the guy the arrow was on. Cause,
That might be the only score of the
Reggie,
game.
I'm coming.
I made the mistake of
I hope so.
I mean,
That would be amazing.
I wouldn't mind so much. Like if that's how I'm gonna
Not,
lose, that would be
like-
all right.
this group of 4 were not prepared to like restart the stream and get everything up and running.
Oh, I was trying to
Thought
be
we
a
were in
Dan,
the stream,
and
yeah.
then I realized I am
was
not
on.
Dan.
All you have to do is click on NFTGL and then set up the next game. And then
I do not have
That's all you have to do.
Dan
I
returns
didn't,
here.
Like sit down with any of
Like-
you and go over it all. So I was like, I need to be up at 7, and
Crap.
I couldn't. I
Crap.
wasn't going to sleep anyway.
Crap.
I
Crap.
had an hour and 20 minutes
Crap.
after my game ended
Crap.
of sleep.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I accept.
That's fine.
I think
That outcome is that's
Not after
fine.
my game.
that's more than fine.
Yes.
I see that as an absolute win.
I never left. I was there sleeping.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Uh,
I told you,
I
we as a
don't have a
group
sleep
just
break that lets me
collectively
go.
assumed you went home.
I would have loved to go. I don't have a sleep break that lets me go home.
Yeah, it really felt like you were just gone.
No, it's a 20 to 25 minute
Oh, I
drive in my
thought you
house,
had it.
depending on traffic.
Uh,
So, like,
sure.
you know,
Yeah,
it's,
I had
basically
it.
40 minutes out of a sleep break, and I
Like,
don't really have breaks that are more than 4 hours.
Like,
So, like, I could go home and sleep for 2.5 hours, or I could stay here and sleep for 4.
Yeah, you just stay and sleep for 4.
Though it sucked because last night, I all of you guys assumed I'd left. So, like,
Yeah.
after I went up to go to sleep, 5 people came upstairs and started like, you know,
I was
bouncing
very
around,
much
doing stuff, and
wanting
sitting on
to,
mattresses and eating food and talking, and Greg
What's the
was
words?
laughing, and I was like,
Oh,
run the ball for the first down with a quarterback.
I love Greg's stuff,
Oh,
it's just really
except
loud.
if the opportunity wasn't there.
No, not at all.
Yeah, upper wake me up.
What makes that funnier is
Like
just
that.
the fact that we.
Maybe.
Oh, I thought you had it.
Aw.
I wasn't sure.
Wow.
Just the fact that, like, probably 10 minutes before that, we were
Well, I
all
don't think
sitting
you're
down
getting
to
a
figure
safety
out
on
who
this
was
drive.
staying here and who went home. We all counted.
I would
who
need
going
a
home.
big time assist from you.
I'll see what I
Yeah,
can
no,
do.
the 3 seed in the NFC Central sleep schedule is just fucking awful.
So this year we moved the NFC East to the NFC or AFC Central schedule. Next year, do we want to move NFC
Well, it's not
Central.
centers.
No,
Oh, it doesn't
we're
matter.
going to use this as the,
We're gonna stay on
the
this.
central schedule is. I went through all of them,
Okay.
and this general sleep breakdowns throughout for everyone are just
Central's
way
better.
better.
That 2 is going to
There's
come back to
some of
Hummer. I already
the
know.
other ones get kind of wonky.
Well,
Where teams there's like
we can also do all the others too. We don't have to do Central.
no I know we can do east west or
East, West, West, East.
yeah. I sat down and I went through and broke down
Okay.
all of the breaks, like all of the stuff. Like I basically crunched the numbers to figure out would it make sense to rotate? Is there a better and it just isn't.
So then, even when we're doing East, West, we can still do Central schedule.
Right.
But we can flip it so the Morrissey doesn't always get screwed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know what the East schedule looks like. Like
You
like
just don't want to
personally,
come in last place.
Like I have potentially a bunch of decent sleep breaks where I have
Oh,
a
hang on,
4-hour
sorry.
break followed by
Okay,
a
okay.
4-hour break followed by a 4-hour break.
Oh yeah, I had the third place NFC Central. It isn't so bad.
It's just
That makes sense.
going home.
Oh yeah.
It is
Yeah.
far. Ooh,
And
nice
you need
dive.
to be able to fall asleep.
It's
Right, like,
not the throw I wanted to make.
If I have
So
a 3.5 hour break and I'm tossing and
As soon
turning
as I toss
for
something-
45 minutes or something, you know,
this is gonna be an interception for sure.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Like there's just no way it's not.
Bill, how bad was it?
What?
Boy, Reggie White
It
is
was very-
really in my face.
It was
Oh, that
worse
was
than
you're gonna
the
get that.
worst than the last time?
Damn it!
No, that's normal.
Shitbag Edwards.
Okay. It makes me actually ugly.
I'll take that result as well.
Oh yeah, I should have ducked
You guys
that.
are done the first half already?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
there
don't
was
fuck
5
around.
minutes of offense.
Yeah.
And it's safety.
I mean, that was almost Garoppolo-esque.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, why didn't they trade for Matt Ryan since he's only so good with Kyle Shanahan anyway? Like that.
By
was,
the way, how happy are you that they didn't get rid of Garoppolo?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say I called it, but I was like, oh, that would be a really good idea if it turned out that way.
Oh God. Thank you. Damn it.
That
You
No.
needed another zigzag.
I don't even
Yeah.
know what that was.
I wanted that blocker
Yeah.
really badly.
If you should have zigged down and then zagged up and brought the whole body of dudes through him at an angle.
Threw him.
That does sound good.
Threw
Because
him.
then he turns into a corpse bump.
Yeah.
Then he would have been like in the.
He'll think he was
Yeah.
fucked by a train.
You weren't moving fast enough to overtake him and get the corpse bump.
Yeah, with the side.
I was overtaking him though.
You were.
Yeah.
You just weren't
Love the
overtaking him
thing
fast enough.
Yeah.
So there's a theater near me that in this summer
Okay.
they do
Okay.
Classic movies.
classic throwbacks, and Jake had never seen Shawshank,
Oh.
so I took him. They did Shawshank last year at one point, last August, this past August or whatever. So I took him to see Shawshank in
Alright.
theaters.
I think.
We walk out. I was like, "How was it?" He's like, "You said it was good." I was like, "I didn't know it was that fucking good."
It's ranked
Holy
number 1
shit.
overall. It's
I
considered-
told him that. I was like, "It's
It's
definitely considered
literally
like one of the better
considered the
best
best
movie ever."
movie. It's usually either that or Godfather.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on, there we go. Okay.
he's like, "That was fucking great."
And little known fact is that it's Stephen King.
God. How slow is going?
Of
I'm
course,
like, this isn't good.
They'll think you were
This
fucked
is-
by a train. I was like, "Of course that would be your favorite line." Of course.
Yeah, of course. Andy Dufresne. It's like a man will crawl through a mile of shit and not clean on the other side.
Andy Dufresne. Tall drink of water. I love the fact.
Oh, I'm in pain right
Why
now.
do they call you Red? Maybe because I'm Irish. And it's funny because in the book, in Stephen King's book, he actually is, and I read it.
Yeah.
That's why it was even funny. They just kept the same dialogue.
I mean, it's Morgan Freeman though, so like, it's perfect. Like,
It's just strange.
Fucking
To
bottom
me, the
hash.
two
I didn't think
best,
this through.
Prison-based movies are both Stephen King. That and Green Mile.
I haven't seen Green Mile.
You've never seen Green Mile? Dude. It's really good, man. Like,
check it out.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
it was still a good field position flipped
Your
out that
life
kick
is
return.
not
So I mean,
complete.
it could be worse.
Yeah, I'll check that one out. He'd also never seen Goodfellas. And they did that too last year.
Oh God.
Yes.
Wow. Well, you're doing it right. You're introducing
Yeah.
them to the essentials.
How old is he now?
He's 16 in a week.
Man.
I remember back when I was an asshole to him when he was 5.
His league started, he was 5. Honestly, when this weekend, not the league. The league in its current format started. He was 5.
Playing Tecmo at that long.
He was 5, playing with Jordan's phone and locking his phone.
Generation of kids gonna grow up knowing about the NFTGL.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And caring very little about it.
Just him and his close friends. That weird video game that my dad plays is what you were talking about the trees.
Is that how Jake refers to it?
Is that what the name is?
Now he knows. He has an idea of what it is. He doesn't refer to it at all because
Like when he was young, didn't he play a little bit?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he.
I tried to get him to play. I introduced him. He had
Oh,
no
nice.
desire.
Okay.
I think this game sucks.
Chili.
All right.
Dude, you know what sucks? Dan Marino in Minnesota.
Shut the front door. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You suck.
You suck.
I think we can
Wait,
all agree that everyone in this
didn't you
room
just
sucks.
Break your vow.
Yep.
I will not complain
It's
about
that
the
defensive
Vikings
line. Like I
loss
got to
this
get as
season.
far away from them as possible.
Uh huh.
Put him at Dan
It's
Marino.
funny. You want to dance through the line?
It's
Fine.
just Dan Marino sucks.
And I
all
will
day.
stand for this.
How is
this
how have the people been running against you?
slanderous
Or is that
speech
proprietary?
of Dan Marino.
People have been running against me.
100%
What's
the
Dan
auto trades completely.
Oh wow, yeah, that's. Also, my offensive line got worse. I had to cut one of my offensive linemen because
Wow.
It's, so I would
Yeah,
say not generally well.
You're two
I
trades-
mean,
trades
Barry
away
got
from an elite
his
safety.
yards against me. I had to accept
2
that.
trades away
Yeah.
from an elite
'Cause
running back.
They're playing
Okay.
run and shoot.
That's all you're getting. If that's assuming
that's
you missed
all
the,
they need.
That's assuming you
You
missed
give
the
them Chris Barn
playoffs.
and Eugene Robinson, obnoxious.
That's assuming you missed the playoffs
All right.
all 4 seasons, the first 4 seasons.
What? Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's you know.
There's a lot of assumptions.
No, they're 100 point auto trades.
Yeah.
100
Not sure we made the right
not
call there.
taking them to Eugene Robinson and not taking them to.
You don't know that? Maybe not in season 1, but season 1
Can
you
you
want
throw
2.
the book over there?
Somewhere. I don't know where it's gotten to.
Oh, Matt. You got me excited thinking auto trades.
I mean, we're alone, but yeah, I have no idea where it's at. It's been disappeared.
You keep factoring that 200-point jump, but keep forgetting
Everything's
the whole
200
playoff
points.
thing. That whole playoff thing.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll never get
nice.
a 200 points,
Thanks.
but hopefully I'll never.
It felt
get
sketchy
to
as
the-
hell. I'm not gonna lie. But
You're gonna.
that run felt very sketchy. That pass through
Either
it
one
felt
of
very
the teams
sketchy.
that you were talking about, following you or Jordan, was scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I just I'd like to not play the same team again.
Oh, well, have we also
take
addressed
that.
the issue of what
Yeah.
if the same 2 players go for the same trade in the auto trade? Is it
It's just whoever get, like, so if you're the it's just by like seating. So like when the auto trades, if you elect to do an auto trade, like if you say I'm gonna give up my trades to do an auto trade.
Fuck.
Oh no.
The person who finished worse. has-
Oh, there he
has
is.
priority.
But
That's
not
disaster
the
right
order
there.
At which you select the things during the actual offseason.
That's correct, but you don't get to do
we
the
don't
auto
get to
trade.
do an
without
offseason
seating.
if you're doing the auto trade.
I like that then. That actually, I don't. If that's not written in the rule, it should be. There's Bill finding a loophole that requires rewriting.
No. This question's popped up before,
Useful question.
but it might have been Bill.
I think of these scenarios.
God, it's fourth quarter.
Man, Eric Hill's injured.
Oh man.
It's terrible.
If Eric Hill is injured, who are you going to use?
Eric Hill would be a starter.
Wait, when
on
was it?
most teams?
I didn't even notice that he was hurt.
Uh,
He got hurt in our game.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that was a bad dream.
Yeah, your offense was the bad dream in that game. Bam.
It's really interesting to me that I didn't notice that until now.
He was more like wham.
Your defensive
Careless
stats are
whisper.
interesting.
Wham Bam Bigelow.
You are dominating the league in pass defense,
Interesting.
like by hundreds of yards. But you're dead last in rushing defense.
No, that makes sense.
It's interesting.
It's almost like you're just letting people run and
That's what
not
I'm
allowing
counting
them to
on.
miss. Kind of like our game.
Rodney. That's what I'm counting on.
Good.
Bill.
Hey,
He's gonna run all over your fucking.
All right. So.
when we're done, they'll think he was fucked by a train.
All right.
That train is gonna be named the Washington Red.
3rd and 25. All right.
Mark Higgs beasted carrier at one point, and Damon's like,
That's not possible.
he's like, what's his hitting power? I was like, 50. He's like, oh.
Impulsive route. Unpossible.
Yep. I'm like, I hate punting, but all right.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Okay, I'm
Is this
ready.
really gonna be the fucking
Yeah.
baseball score that 7-2?
I mean, it could be 9-2.
Oh
after
god, I got
fumbles
bounced.
here.
This is.
And Lorenzo Lynch is now on the in the top 4 in punt returns.
Yeah.
Joel
yeah.
is just doing one punt return with a bunch of different dudes, and whoever ends up number one. But he has all the top averages.
That's what I'm here for.
Meanwhile, no one else does punt returns
Fuck your
anymore.
fair catches.
I need to check.
How
that
about
shirt.
no?
Fuck your fair
But
catches.
it's interesting because you get trophies like on your player for being the top player in each of the ranking things.
Yeah.
So by doing that, he's going to end up with like a bunch of players in the top, like the top 3 punt returners. So if
That's the
those
best
things,
podium ever.
if those things have any bearing on like trading, he's like, I'm going to set these 3 defensive players to be, you know, the to get trophies. And maybe
Sorry.
that is how he
That's the key.
is getting successful trades. He keeps using his quarterbacks as punt returners.
So it's the accolades of getting the trophies. Other teams what?
Has Chandler gotten in yet this season?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if
think
he's
so.
completed a pass though.
Because when we
I mean, that would
go
be
to the trade thing,
Chandler.
it's the beginning of the season. I think it's all the stats are wiped.
That would break it.
Lou's just bringing back like old school NFC Central football.
Smash mouth. Fucking West Coast offense.
Downs.
So overall, Pine's in first place.
It's interesting.
His loss to Jordan was his first loss. He's 6-1.
You only have one loss.
That's correct.
Oh, but he's got diff because of all his computer games.
And he's got a game on me. I've only played 6 games.
Okay.
He's played 7.
I got you.
Because I have a bye. And he has not.
Whoa. Got hossed.
When Rob Moore is burning your defense, you've got problems.
Got 99 problems in Rob Moore.
Yeah. That feels like a game. It's kind of sad.
Kind of cool. We started with 5.
Like that just feels like,
man games and
like,
one is
you know,
me versus
like.
the
My
computer.
clock cannot move fast enough.
Well, no, I mean you're in
Tampa, Chicago.
you're in field goal range now, so
Yeah, but I still have 2 more downs to lose
Unfortunately,
yardage.
there's,
yeah.
Dan doesn't have Timpson and 4 Bettis.
That's what I'm going for.
Hopefully he gets
Like,
him back for his game.
I mean, really, I'm going for the turnover, but you know.
I was playing Steve and I
Right.
injured the 2 dudes and I was like, World Crusher! And then I turned and pointed at Dan. I was like, you're next. And then I get into the game and I'm like, wait, you got all your dudes back? This sucks. And then I injured
shit.
Timpson and Bettis. I was like, World Crusher!
Listen, as long as he doesn't lose carrier. He loses carrier, it's full
I
tank.
mean, the guy was covered too.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I can do it.
The- he acts like it's full tank, like, and he'll say that, but he's still like every play. Dan's still like 100% in it. I've only ever seen Dan, like, lose it once, where he like gave up like 77 points or something. He was like intentionally throwing interceptions. It was like every play he was just like throwing it right at the dude that kept picking him off.
Give me a second.
I heard when you said I was in the tank, because even though I may be in the tank mentally, I'm still playing as hard as I possibly can. All my games have been very close.
That's awesome.
All right.
So,
I hope that you play that. I'd like continue to play that way.
Wow, you got the. Oh, okay.
yeah, if there's ever a point when I actually start doing dumb shit during the game, like purposefully fucking up, then
I'm just trying to set up the
then
tie.
you can get.
Because
tackle
2-0
me
would have
off
been
the
cool, but a
stage,
tie would have been nice too.
and
Yeah.
But this
You
is
were
where
just
this is where you come in.
very outspokenly in a dark
I'm
place.
so
it seemed like.
sick of injuries.
I mean, it's the
This
game,
is
dude.
My old friend.
You know, you don't want to get injured. There's ways to try and mitigate that.
I did that. It was the first play of the first man game, and Hampton got hurt. I sat him for my computer game.
If you run out of bounds, you can't get hurt. If you score touchdowns, you can't get hurt.
I
Yeah.
forgot what defense I have, but I remember now.
Like, these are
This
things
is my
to
first
think
time,
about.
first fourth quarter, right?
No. I mean, I don't mind you checking again.
Changed my entire
Okay.
play style so it's not so heavily focused on rushing.
All right.
No, you can run. I run all the time.
No, the argument is that you use a guy with more contacts.
He's more likely to get hurt.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when you're in a
running backs
position
are
to do so,
interchangeable.
get out of bounds. My running backs are interchangeable because they're all shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's got one
Herschel,
You're-
guy.
Well, you're one guy who was like,
Usable.
you're not getting time for this
It's not
at all. No, fuck you. No time for you.
Who leads the league in scoring? Not team, player. Which player has scored the most touchdowns?
Brian Mitchell.
Incorrect.
Tell me it's Herschel Walker.
Incorrect.
I didn't think so. I don't know.
Tim Brown, 10 touchdowns.
Wow.
Wow.
Followed by Herman Moore and Tony Martin.
20 fucking more.
Makes sense.
And Scott Mitchell is I think the number 2 quarterback behind Troy Aikman.
Wow.
Come on, Lou. Tie it up. Take this Slobberfest to overtime. That's not where I would throw it.
Fair enough.
Dorsey Levens deep in triple coverage.
Yeah.
That's the play that he ran.
Yeah. I was someone was coming after me pretty hard.
Classic Lou. Pass, 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 punt.
Baseball
pass,
is-
There's no
pass.
punting here.
Two coaches who are playing each other may agree to just draw, so they don't have to play their game, so they can keep sleeping.
No.
I don't like any of my options.
Tie.
Boy, I thought you had.
Brett Favre doesn't get those.
I guess not. I thought it was
Yeah.
just Derek.
I need a dub.
Brett Favre does not.
Because when it was
get
Bill, I
those.
remember Bill getting those.
Yeah, like me and Brett Favre do not get those.
You have a what?
I don't have a dub. I'm gonna wear a moo.
Like,
Jared, you have a pretty
Alright.
sizable gap after your game. You want sleep. It's coming.
all right, I need to get a turnover. That's essentially it.
You've
Comes down
got
to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pretty simple for you. Don't turn the ball over.
And
Yeah.
Me,
4
I
of them
want
are
you
man
to
games.
turn the ball over.
So what
like-
what design should I get on my moo next season?
Oh my god.
I'm wondering what should I get? You know,
Okay.
should be like a Dungeons and Dragons style moo. Should it be like Hello Kitty?
I think you should get.
Hello
I mean, I
Kitty.
really want to pick
I
the flea
think that
flicker,
you
but I'm
should take
just
a
too afraid to
full
risk it.
body
If I was
naked
up
picture of
9, I would
yourself.
do the flea flicker.
Understood.
and then get it
Oh, nice
printed
call.
onto a muumuu,
Oh God.
front and
Oh,
back,
that could have been
and
a
then
pick
wear
six.
the muumuu.
That was.
That-
I should have. Of course, the sack would have been a fumble. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's protocol play.
Well, good running defense. I still don't know how to. I thought I could run on dime, but not with that.
Now you
defensive
wouldn't
line.
be naked.
Well, and also even though you have
It would still be scary though.
like your running backs are like
That game was boring. There were no fumbles. There were no interceptions. There were it was just like
I had an interception.
a safety.
The news says I think 4 or 5 picks now.
All right, you guys are